Hi, live.
We're
a little early. Hi.
You look amazing. It's hilarious. That's such an excellent filter, I have to say.
Well, now they know, Kristen, the jig is
Oh,
up.
God. They're in commercial right now anyway. I think most
Kristen
people.
give it away.
If you go to the side, it gets all funky.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. Yeah.
So, hey, we're all
Okay.
set up.
Why am I? Where's my? There we are.
Snap camera. Let me
We
share.
are live. Hello,
Yeah.
if anybody's out there. I should say hello, people out there.
Hello.
Hello, people of the world.
People of the world. We're just hanging out here, just waiting to get started because you are probably watching a commercial if you just joined. Or maybe not.
Or maybe just my personal snap camera commercial.
Yeah.
Ah.
Perfect. I'm just
I
trying
think Bree is watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, Bree. If Bree is watching.
Guys, tell us your favorite
very nice.
snap cams in the chat.
So, audience, as with so
That's
many,
a great one.
As with so many improv shows, we will be calling on you for suggestions. So you are not off the hook. So let's just do a little practice. If audience members, what did you have for breakfast? I had Nicole for breakfast, personally.
Mm-hmm. Bree approves of that one, the pink-haired one, I think.
Ooh, and beef jerky. We had some beef jerky.
That's me.
Delicious, I know.
Breakfast of Champions.
Breakfast of Champions.
Did somebody literally put in the chat they had Nicole for
smoothie?
breakfast?
What'd you say?
I don't think, yeah.
Smoothie. Smoothie from a smoothie. Smoothie for a smoothie.
We got some beef jerky. We've got some yesnesses, some delicious yes.
Wow, that's an awesome breakfast. Toast with cashew, butter, and jelly.
Where are we looking at this?
Yeah. I was
In the
thinking
Twitch
actually
chat?
that they just had yes for breakfast, which is great. That's a great improving breakfast.
Mhm.
All improvisers
Yes.
just have
Yes, it was.
I eat yes for breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, smoked meats, yum. All right. So welcome to, I believe this show is called Selected Shorts, and we will not be reading classics of
This is not NPR.
American and British literature read to you by famous celebrities in a very renowned theater in Upper Manhattan. Instead, we're going to be doing a bunch of games. Yes, we are. And I will tell you that this is actually a competitive improv day. The whole thing. And somebody's actually going to win. Yeah, Gary might win. It might be Kristen, might be Nicole. John's not looking that excited about winning, but he might. He just might win. Even I might win. And if you ask if I win, if the game is rigged, the answer will be yes, the game is definitely rigged. And on top of that, though, we don't really like to little puppy dog might win. Absolutely. Yep. So on top of that, to make this to make this fair, because we really want to support each other and not try to backstab each other, because supporting your fellow players is very important in improv. We're not actually getting points based on the quality of our scene, but rather just whether we were in a scene or not. So at the end of every scene, I'm going to draw a card from this beautiful deck of cards, which says San Francisco, I might add, which is weird because why do I, who basically live in San Francisco or right next to San Francisco, have a touristy deck of cards from San Francisco? So that could be a clue to maybe I don't actually live here or something. But anyway, at the end of every scene, I will draw a card, and so whatever we get from the deck, that tells us how many points the players in that scene received. And at the end, somebody will win.
What is the face card? Then what?
Face cards are 10. They're all 10.
Okay. Okay.
That's something I think you learn with Crazy Eights.
I just
You know,
want to
when
make
you're
sure. I just want to know because I'm getting my scorecard ready.
Okay. Nicole.
Kristen is terrifying me.
Oh,
I think she's just put on her competitive hat.
You're badass.
I just wanted you to know that I meant business, and also
I know it. I know I have the anxieties.
oh no, okay, I don't really mean business. I mean nothing but casual, so no problem.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Kristen isn't gonna hurt you, but I could be wrong about that because I've never actually met Kristen, so she might. I mean, I just don't know. So.
Plus, we have the whole Kristen hurts Nicole game. So
right, that's the third game, I think.
Yeah,
that was 100 points. Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's get started. We are going to start with a game of 6 things. So I will say, speaking of Kristen, can you name 6 ways to, I'm just on this mode now, kill a bat?
6
With a
ways to kill
baseball
that.
bat to get
One.
With high-pitched, high-frequency noises.
2.
So their head explodes. By cutting off its wings.
3.
Slow painful.
By sucking its blood out.
4.
By hugging it and loving it to death.
5.
One more. Okay. By focusing all your eternal mental energy until it becomes a laser beam and then shooting it right in the body.
6.
6 things.
6 things.
Yay, 6 things.
And now I get to ask somebody else. Nicole, what are 6 snap cam filters that you wish existed?
A baloney bra.
1.
One that made me look exactly like my dog, so I could like talk for him.
2.
2.
One where I was drinking LaCroix, inspired by Jennifer's.
3.
One that like made me look like I was wearing makeup without my teeth and my eyes like shining bright white, so you could tell it's a filter.
4.
One where I'm just like talking out of a butt because that sounds.
5.
And one with just like hot, sexy people holding pool fronds fanning me.
6 things.
Things.
Jennifer, inspired by that, can I please have 6 alternative bra materials?
Canvas.
1.
1. Thorns.
2.
2. 100% llama wool.
3.
Wood.
Yep.
4.
And silk spun from spiders collected on Mars.
Yes.
5. There's one more.
Light bulb filaments.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
They all
6
sound really comfortable.
things.
Yeah, 6 things.
Oh, I got another one. Gary, can you please tell me 6 sodas that they love to drink, speaking of Mars, on Mars?
We have the Martian blood flavor. We have formerly crushed up future space traveler blood. There's a lot of blood on Mars. Blood flavor. There is the space worm squeezy. There is the satellite leftover parts product in the beverage after it's been mixed up. There is the French soda, and of course root beer.
5.
Root beer.
6 things.
6 things. John, 6
Yeah.
things that you might find in a bag.
Sure. Another bag.
In a bag.
1.
Right. One, yep.
Another bag. Another bag. That's what I'm saying.
A bat attacking a bat.
2.
2.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes in a bag.
Sure. Some deodorant. You want to be stinky?
Deodorant. 4. 4 things.
A chihuahua that's smuggled in that's wanting to hang out with you.
Yeah.
5.
And your clone unless you're the clone.
6 things.
6 things.
Wait a second. I'm still thinking about that one. 1 second.
Right, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to think
Right.
about that one. Okay. I got it. All right. There we go.
All right. Let us play some freeze tag. And the people who will start this game are Gary and John.
All right. So have you seen the new church that we're building? It's looking like it's going to be beautiful here. I mean, I
Yeah,
can see
Bill,
our
you
buil-
haven't.
Great.
How are you?
Tag out Gary. I know I'm pretty clumsy, but I'm determined to become a rodeo master, you know?
Billy, you got this. You got what it takes. You're the one who's going to teach those steers to just get a little less full of themselves. You know what I mean? To just
I'm
back
like a
off.
modern day Eddie the Eagle cowboy.
I'm going to be the steer. Okay, I'm the steer.
All right, yeah. Let's
I'm
figure
making
it out.
prolonged eye
Freeze.
contact.
John. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. I see your heart there. You seem to be in the wrong place. I'm sorry. We're going to have to ask you to go back upstairs. We can't have you here.
You know how heavy this damn thing is?
I know. But we can only do so much. I think. Look. Maybe I should come with you. Get my harp as well. Just come up. I mean, I used to be up there in the old days anyway. At some
Freeze.
point, I was there.
Tag out Nicole. Taxi, come on, please. I gotta get away from here. Yeah. Okay.
Come on in here. Let me hold on a second. This is special taxi. Let me help open the door for you. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Come on in.
That's so nice.
Oh,
Thanks.
God. Yeah,
Thanks.
it's wow. You do this often? You come in taxis because you look like a
all the
traveler.
time.
Are you from around here?
In fact, I love them so much that I like to just
Freeze.
get in one and then say,
I'll tag out Gary. Well, I think she's giving off a lot more milk than she was.
Freeze. Tag out Kristen. I love you so much. I just love you so much.
Well, Doris and Derek, they love you too. And they love each other.
Wow, that's just wild.
And sometimes
But I feel like we're kind of avoiding how you feel about me because I love you so much.
I like you.
freeze. Tag out Jennifer. You know what I think? I feel like God would not have given you maracas if he didn't want you to shake them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it.
That's what I've been doing now in job interviews, just to loosen up and sort of get the mood in the right place. Like, oof, oof. Hey,
Freeze.
hey.
I'll tag out Nicole. All right.
Oh.
Are you ready?
It's great being your sparring partner, but you're a lot more advanced at this than I am. Ooh, I'm not good at jabbing with them.
Yeah,
You got that hook.
That's it. Oh, that's good. Oh, let me get a towel. Oh, wow.
Whew.
Maybe we should work on the bag a little bit, I guess.
Honestly, I just do this so that we could spend time together. I don't think I have what it takes to be a champion.
I think there's one thing you have to always know about boxing. It's all in the heart. You know why?
I don't think I have the heart.
Freeze. Tag out Kristen. I appreciate that you put a lot of effort into that sculpture that you're holding there.
This is you. I know it's kind of misformed and not quite, doesn't really look like you, but it's kind of a way of.
Give it.
There we go. Oh, wow.
It's
You know, when you hold it, there is a resemblance.
Freeze. Try out John. It just fell off. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm sorry I broke your thing, man.
Oh man,
Fancy. Woo! All right. Well, guess what? Let's see what the magic cards tell us. Everybody in that scene gets a 3. Woohoo!
3 points. 3 points.
Well, that's
that
3
means
points.
that means I'm gonna lead. 3
I'm
points.
writing that down.
All right.
Tied for
Okay.
first and
Tied
last.
for first. That's right.
Sorry, what did you say?
Tied for
Tied
first.
Tied for first. That's right. And when I forgot, we all get at least a bonus 10 points for the first thing, the 6 scenes. The
Ooh.
six,
Still tied
whatever,
for first.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, now my phone's turned off, so I don't know what's next. Why would I know? Oh, okay. We're gonna do singing in gibberish. So in this scene, the scene will start in gibberish. 2 people start speaking in gibberish, and then when I ring the bell, both people speak not in gibberish, probably in the English language, and ring the bell, it goes back to gibberish, etc., etc. And the 2 people in this scene are, me. That says Jennifer.
Fix.
Yeah, it was. And Nicole, me and Nicole, Jennifer and Nicole. All right. So since, will somebody else be a bell dinger since I
can be a bell dinger. I don't have a bell, but I will make the dinging sound.
Perfect, dingy sound. All right. And can we have a suggestion? Can we have a, you know what? There's a
Bloodthirsty
suggestion.
lawn slugs.
Yeah, bloodthirsty long slugs. And I'm just going to say, while you're at it, if you're feeling like putting suggestions for locations or relationships or just words in the chat, we will use them later in the show. But for now, bloodthirsty lawn slugs. To go for bullets.
What?
This.
What's up with you? Jefferson never.
Ooh. What's up? What's
Ding.
it doesn't taste bad.
I don't know, man. I still feel like it gave me that bump on my tongue, and it won't go away. I think that's fucked up.
We need the protein.
All right, give me one.
All right.
Ding.
Gishmub.
Ding.
I know, I'm sorry I wasted it, but it freaked me out all of a sudden. I was just like, no, I can't have another one. People are going to start thinking I have an STD, you know?
I worry that you never really want any of the things that I give you.
Let me check in with myself and see if that's true.
Ding.
But it's in a true.
Ding.
Well, that sucks. That just makes me feel like I'm
Ding.
a slug. Go, look.
But dinner, bro.
Just check it.
Ding. Ding.
I didn't mean it that way.
My feelings get hurt.
No, I'm really sorry. I don't even really think that was about you, you know? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put all that shit on you, man.
I think you're not getting enough protein in your diet.
Fuck.
And scene.
Slugs. All right, Nicole, let's see what we get here. A 2. It's a 2. But you know, it's not nothing. It's a 2. We both get it. So Nicole and I get a 2.
You guys are tied for the lead.
Or we could flip
We
the
are tied
scoring
for
and
the
it's
lead,
like
that's right.
golf and the lowest score wins. Like these are
That's-
all.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I'd win that every time.
I'm personally confused about golf, but that's okay. All right, so we have 2 more people, and we're gonna do. Can we actually have audience? Would you put numbers between 1 and 5? So, like, put one number between 1 and 5, one single-digit number between 1 and 5 in the chat. All right, and meanwhile, I will say that Kristen and Gary are up next. Kristen and
Yes.
Gary.
I like these.
And you guys are, what are you doing? You're doing a scene by sentences, and
There's no halves. I know it's coming.
Suck. So Gary, you can speak only in sentences with 4 words, and I need one more single-digit number here between 1 and 5 that is not 4. Oh, you people are just screwing with me. 5 words. You get 5. 5, Kristen.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Can we have a location
Oh, wait.
or a word or a location?
I'm looking
Okay.
at the chat. A gas station. A gas station.
Gas station. Thank you. Would you like gas?
Yeah, I need some gas now.
Makes sense to me.
That's what we are doing.
Look, your attitude sucks.
I get that a lot.
Makes sense to me.
Aren't you a sassy one?
Well, that's what Mom.
Cliffhanger. What does Mom blank?
Mom says, I'm lonely.
Can't imagine why on earth.
It's all the drugs.
I find your honesty refreshing.
Smoking near gas. Bad.
And yet you persist on.
Doing it? Of course. Yes.
I like a rebellious man.
I like your smile.
Are you getting fresh now?
Why, yes, I am.
So sassy. I like it.
Clean your windshield wiper.
Is that a metaphor? Cool.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I like a good sex metaphor.
And scene. Woohoo! Who doesn't like a good sex metaphor? I mean,
I love
You
it.
know what?
Yeah.
You never know what you can do with the windshield wiper these days.
you never know. All right, let's see what the magic cards has to say.
We're gonna get high points. I know it's high. Bring it up.
I don't know
Joker?
what's up with this deck of cards, but it's a 4. A 4.
Four. We're still in the
Yeah,
lead.
well,
We're
it's
still in the
you
lead. High
guys are in the
five
lead
over
for
here.
sure.
High
So,
five.
all right. Okay. All right. John is in the next scene, and who will it be? Who will it be? Nicole and Gary.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take the lead.
Oh, you might. You just might. No, Gary's probably Gary's, this is advantage to Gary here. So this is 3-way dubbing, guys.
Oh, God.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So in this in this scene, Gary is going to speak for Nicole. Nicole is going to speak for John, and John is going to speak for Gary. So they're all three characters in this scene. You want to give it a try? Why don't you guys try it by just saying, I'm speaking for
I'm speaking for Martha.
I'm speaking for my friend Billy.
I'm speaking for Sebastian.
All right. Very good. Very good. So
That is the best you're going to get from me, by the way, everybody. That is it. Congratulations. Thank you very much. That is the best you're going to get.
I've already forgotten all the character names in this, so we're good.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be
I
good.
think you're
Martha,
forgiving for
We'll switch them around. Yeah, yeah.
your prompt is puka shells, but let's see. Let's make sure Nicole's ready. Are you ready, Nicole?
Yes, just needed to make sure the dog stopped barking.
I get it. Puka shells. Puka shells.
Oh my God, Nancy, that looks amazing on you.
Well, thank you, Bill. I love what you've done with your shells.
Oh my God. That's so sweet of you to say. I really just like the shells are a new thing I'm trying, and I just feel like I'm embracing this new me. And it's just really meaningful to me that somebody noticed, honestly.
Stop.
Why
When you start
are-
crying, it makes everyone cry. Now oh my God, I'm losing it so much right now.
So am I. I didn't mean to start crying, but once I've started, I can't stop.
I love you, man. I love both of you, honestly, and I just think puka shells were a life-changing choice for me. Okay.
You know, I feel like we got to pull this back and let's talk about these waves on the ocean before I get nervous around intimacy, and just look at these things.
They sure look swell. Notice the pun that I used? Swell, like waves. I'm very punny. Now I'm laughing.
Guys, I'm just thinking, I can't really tell right now if we're talking about things that turn us on or like real, true vulnerability. And I don't want to get this conversation wrong,
We are talking about sex, aren't we?
And scene.
I'm sorry, we get lots of points.
You do. That was a very effective three-way dubbing, and it's too bad that
I was
we're not.
impressed.
I know, I was too. I think that it's too bad we're not doing the scoring on merit, just on randomness. So because it's just on randomness, we're gonna get whatever you get. But it deserves a 10.
Here it comes.
What?
What?
Oh, funny. Okay, cool.
That's a way to find out your superpower.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, well, if you can make that work in Vegas, that would be good. Oh, look at that! I've got light coming in. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, next is Kristen and me, and we get to do more British.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was rigged. I mean, it wasn't really, but it feels like it was rigged. So
Exciting.
can we have a suggestion for
You want to
we just have
explain
a
what more
word?
British is?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and actually, if somebody else would ding us, that would be great. So we're going to start a scene, and as we get dinged, we're going to make it more and more and more British.
John, you want to ding?
I want to ding.
Oh, Nicole has a
No.
bell.
Nicole's
has it.
going to ding. Okay, great.
Okay, and we do not. Nightbot is hanging out and saying some fun things. What Let's see. What do we have for a suggestion here? Oh, here's a suggestion. The first day of animal husbandry class. I'm not really sure what animal husbandry is, but I think that's fine. They probably have it in Britain.
I think it's breeding.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Cool. All right.
So you want me to put my tortoise where with your tortoise?
I want you to put it in the pen with my tortoise, Bella.
But I'm afraid they're going to fight and not make love, maybe.
Well, it is always a problem. They do.
It's a real concern with tortoises that they fight. They're very bellicose.
They do fight, but I think it's going to be fine. You just put them in, and everybody likes to have sex, so have a little shag.
What is your tortoise's name?
Bella.
Mine, Bella. Oh, mine is Humphrey.
Bella and Humphrey should get along just fine.
They look like they look really cute in there. Really, really adorable.
They do.
Honestly, I wish I was quite so successful with potential partners, but no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. See the way that she's nuzzling up to him? That's
Yeah.
That's the tortoise version of snogging.
Oh, really? How interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like your tortoise is a bit rough. Maybe a bit of a chav or something. Maybe.
Maybe a bit of a what?
He's a little low. He's a little down market. Maybe, I don't know. My tortoise is just very classy.
Well, I don't quite fancy that. The way you put it like that. It was. I mean, my tortoise is just as good as your tortoise. Bella's a very nice tortoise. She has a very long history of tortoising.
I'm afraid my tortoise comes from quite a long lineage. In fact, my tortoise has 2 peerage titles inherited from birth. It's a Duke of Lincolnshire and also of Shropshire. So,
Ding.
Well, I find that quite snobbish, really, of you. I mean, just because.
I'm so sorry.
Many titles.
I'm so sorry that you find my tortoise's incredible heritage and lineage, and the fact that my tortoise is landed gentry a problem for you. But I personally consider the aristocracy to be something very noble.
Well, just because you come from the upstairs doesn't mean nothing. Really, I'm finding this to be quite a bit of a tag out. I don't like it at all.
You know what?
Really?
Let's change tracks then. Let's have some tea and just sort of soften a little, just soften to each other. Have some tea with some biscuits.
I am a bit shattered, and I really do think that, like, if we go and have a pint rather than a tea, that would be great. And I like it. And I haven't had my dinner, so you can maybe, since you're so high and mighty, you can maybe stand me some dinner.
I would absolutely be happy to treat you to whatever kind of meal you'd like. Should we find a pub that takes
Chips
tortoises?
are fine. Just maybe a chip pudding, that would be really nice, and a little bit of like a pint or something. And then I think we could sit and chat about the tortoises, because I could see that you're a bit upmarket yourselves.
You want to have a bit of a chat about our tortoises? That sounds absolutely lovely.
God
save the Queen, right? Right-ho, right? Do you ever wake up in the morning and want to just drive on the left side of the road?
Well, my hearing's not all that great, so...
No, that's okay. No problem. Have you been watching the telly lately? Anything good that you'd like to have a chat about on telly?
Well, I really like that NCIS. I think it's really terrific.
I like the British edition, in which the NCIS is played by people who are naval heroes of Greater Britannia. Yes.
Yes. Dancing.
Thank you. I'm terrible at that game. I've realized now.
No, it's great. You had a good English accent. I liked it.
I was super confused getting like more and more formal and like not knowing.
Look what happened to John. You have to just walk in. Terribly sorry. I'm
That's
terribly
amazing.
sorry.
I was
loving it.
I was watching the scene, and all of a sudden, this happened.
It's want to do, yeah.
as it does.
Oh, how many points do we get for that
Let's
scene?
find out. I pulled one, but then I didn't look at it, and I'm pulling a different one because I thought that was cheating,
But
even though I
this-
didn't look at it.
This is going to be points in the metric system.
An 8.
An 8.
You got an 8.
I
I'm
will.
gonna leave.
I will take it, madam. That is quite fair. Stone but
As will
fair.
I. As will I.
I feel like that's very enthusiastic for the Brits too, right? Like a British 8 would be our like 15.
Yeah, stiff upper lip and all. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Good show. Yes.
Good show. Good show.
Upper lip, and Jennifer went like Cockney or
Yeah, except then I forget.
You're going the other
Almost
way.
then I forget how Cockney goes, and I would go whatever. But yeah, it's all good.
It's good.
Next scene is all of us. And I think Kristen or Nicole should explain what we're going to do.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't because I think it's funny.
Bree was like, "I want more sex metaphors," and now you shall have them.
Yay! Sex metaphors.
Nicole, you are good at explaining this. You do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sex with Me is an innuendo style game of one-liners where we're going to ask you a suggestion. So if you could now please in the chat type something that you used to see out in the world a lot before quarantine, like some type of item at maybe a coffee shop or somewhere you went in the normal course of your Sunday. And we just need lots of suggestions of those things, as well as, I don't know,
Household objects. Yeah.
filters you might like to see, cool hats, I don't know, but just things, nouns. Anyway, so we're going to take your suggestions. We're going to turn them into innuendo.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
But we'll
Okay.
start. Sex with me is like blank, and then we'll make a one-liner joke, and then another person will come out and make another joke, and we'll keep going, and then we'll take another suggestion and keep going, and give Brie all the sex metaphors her little heart can handle. All right, so let me check out. Sex with me is like a theater. When we come back.
Sex with me. Oh, I'm gonna start. Why not?
Yeah.
Sex with me is like a theater because I'm always going up and down.
Sex with me is like a theater. There are curtains.
Sex with me is like a theater. There's assigned seating.
Sex with me is like. Oh, sorry, John.
That's
I'll let you. But sex with me is like it is like a theater because I always want to get the lighting just so.
Sex with me is like a theater because not everyone is allowed backstage.
Next.
He is like French people.
Sex with me is like French people. There's a certain amount of existentialism involved.
Sex with me is like French people. We like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Sex with me. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
Sex with me is like French people because it's smoking.
Sex with me is like French people because we always have a baguette handy.
Sex with me is like French people because sometimes I have a bad attitude.
Sex with me is like French people because it is better with cheese.
Okay, now we're gonna do sex with me is like a puppy.
Sex with me is like a puppy. There's a lot of excited slobbering involved.
Sex with me is like a puppy because I really like to go everywhere.
Doggy style.
He is like a puppy because everybody wants to pet it.
Sex with me
Sex
is like
with
a
me.
puppy because who doesn't like getting their belly rubbed?
Oh.
Sex with me is like a puppy because it's always better when you're groomed.
All right, now we'll do one last one. Sex with me is like footy pajamas.
Sex with me is like hoodie pajamas because there's always a sense of childlike wonder.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas because there's always a bit of a shock at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas because you get really comfortable.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas because it is cool to keep your feet covered.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas. It just seems nostalgic at this point.
Sex with me is like hoodie pajamas. It seems like a great idea, but at some point, like you're just like, okay, this is just getting toasty, right? Like a little too much.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas. Sometimes you have to pee and you're all in it, and then you gotta.
I'm learning so much.
Sex with me is like footy pajamas. Sometimes it's like, come on, grow up.
And scene. So much we didn't know. So much we didn't know. All right, I'm giving all of us a 5 for that because it was outstanding. So we all got a 5. Woohoo!
I just want to note, I'm still in the lead. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I think
You're still
so.
what?
I'm still in the lead.
I think that might be true. Yeah.
It is.
All right.
It is. I'm keeping track.
Next.
This is important to me.
Have 2 people in a genre roller coaster. So, audience members, can you please put in the chat some genres? A whole bunch of genres would be terrific. Like, Western, film noir, rom-com, like movie genres or book genres or whatever. And the people going in this are John and Nicole.
Yay.
John and Nicole.
I feel like I need appropriate Snapchat filters for every genre, but that's it. To lay on.
You do, and we're gonna take points away if you don't have them. Okay. All right. So first, maybe no genre. Does we start with no genre at first?
Sure. Can we get a suggestion of a location where 2 folks might know each other? Or...
Oh, we have lots of great genres here.
Yep, the farm. I saw, and Mars.
Oh, they're all at the back though. Oh yeah, there you go. The
Where should we
farm,
be?
Mars, girls' bathroom.
All right.
Jennifer, pick for us.
The farm.
Okay. Sam, it's gonna be real sad and lonely around here when you head off to college.
Sadder than a cow's udder in winter, I tell you. Yeah, I agree. And I gotta tell you, for my part, I gotta miss you.
Oh, Sam, it's those kind of metaphors that it just tells me, as much as I want you to stay here, you need to be an artist, and that if going to school is going to help you do that. Your mom and I are real proud. We're gonna miss you, but that's the way it's got to be. I got you a new Subaru.
A new Subaru.
I probably should have had more fanfare about it, but that's just not my way. It's not my way.
Dad, don't you know you just really just touched me in my emotions, and I'm feeling. I'm feeling such mixed feelings, Dad, because the truth is, I want to get the hell off this farm.
Horror. So
Sam.
your new genre is horror.
Sam, look at me. You've got to get off this farm.
What have you heard?
Sam, I don't look at the cows.
The cows are making these strange noises, and it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like something's out there eating them or something.
Sam, some of these cows are over 60 years old. They're not natural. Your mom and I have just tried to keep you safe up until now. You need to go to Northwestern, and you need to get as far away from these hell-bent creatures as possible.
I have to leave this farm. I don't know what kind of dark animal husbandry.
Rom-com.
But what about Ted? Is he gonna go there too?
Okay, like Ted was totally gonna come, and then Rebecca stopped him and was like, no, don't do it. We should have sex. And now she's pregnant. And it really makes me question my life choices, because I have never been pregnant and I'm getting of age now. And I just feel like, before I leave this farm, I just wonder if maybe I just shouldn't find like a good, solid human to just have a baby with and stop trying to fall in love first.
You say that, but I'm telling you, if you go down to the lake and you rub the Northwestern rock, that's how I met your mom.
I think I know, Dad, like who it is, and the truth is I don't know how to tell him.
What?
Documentary.
I knew that it was important that she tell him, but I was worried, both because of her chance to be hurt by love in Chicago or killed by, these possessed cows. So I had a number of concerns sending her off.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing was, my dad was being really supportive, but just there was something weird going on at that farm, and sometimes I feel like nobody was talking about it and everybody knew it, and it was like we just all kept it super hush hush.
We were keeping things super hush hush, just because there was a number of issues that if she were to find out, we were just afraid she'd never leave the nest, and we didn't want her to have the same life. So
Silent film. And let's end on a children's show.
Well, golly, you've been away at school for a long time.
Really learned a lot.
Did you meet someone that you got special with?
Yeah, a nice lady gave me this tiara and told me I was a princess.
I didn't know how to tell this to you, but you were actually dropped off here long ago by a queen who said, you've got to keep her safe until she can finally she can move to Chicago and become a queen and find true love and graduate with an English degree and become a prolific author.
So it's real?
It's real. Also, have you found your wings yet?
And scene.
Unrelated to the dolphin. The dolphin's just going to hang back there with no commentary.
Extra points, by the way, for the scenery change. Really, really impressive, guys.
Yeah, I love
Super
that.
impressive.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Once again, if there was points for merit, but unfortunately,
Too bad. Too bad.
fair. So, all right. A 4. Woo! All right. Okay. Next up, we have Kristen, Nicole, Gary, and John.
Oh, Pamela.
And there's so many great. I would love more suggestions, but we have a ton, so it's wonderful. So this is Sorry, I'm doing the point. I'm paying close attention to the point calculation here. So it's hard. This is 4 square, otherwise known as shift left. On Zoom. So what we're gonna do is let's see. I guess you need an order. Is that right? Who's number 1?
Yes.
Nicole's number 1. Who's number 2? Gary's number 2. Who's number
That's what
3?
I've been called.
Kristen's number 3. John's number 4. So the person in the 4 position, if it might help to put the numbers on your name, I'm not sure. So the person in the 4 position calls shift.
On himself?
So it's not that I always call shift. It's just
Right.
You would call
That doesn't. The person who just came off the stage or who is who will not be going on next calls it.
Okay.
Is that right?
So would that be the person in the 3rd position?
So if it's 1 and 2 first,
Then it would
guess
be 2 and
me.
3.
Yeah.
Then it would be
Right,
3
okay.
and 4.
So right is up a number and left is down a number? Yeah? Or should we say
I think we're only going left, right?
It's going one way. It's higher math otherwise, and I cannot do math.
Yeah. So it's always 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1.
Got it.
All right.
I just like the beat
All
to
right.
that.
So let's actually, we've got some suggestions. So for Nicole and Gary, so for 1 and 2, we've got a riot.
Right.
Riot.
And then, right.
3, 4, 2, 3. Sorry, that's Gary and Kristen. Your suggestion is the womb.
Yep.
And for Kristen, John, it's sitting on a roof. And for John, Bree, it's a cheese sandwich.
Nicole,
Right. So it's sitting on a roof with Kristen and sitting and sandwich with Nicole.
Yeah, actually, let's just, why don't you guys say it? So,
Okay.
Scene 1,
riot.
right. Scene 2,
Scene 2 is womb.
Scene 3,
Sitting on a roof.
Scene
Roof.
4,
Cheese
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Cheese sandwich.
sandwich. Hey, and guess what? This is gonna be our last scene because the time is just gets away from me. So, have fun.
So I'll call
Okay.
rotate on the first scene. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And then
Nicole will call it next.
Nicole will call it on the second scene, and from there, yeah.
All right.
I'm just confused on when I'm going to call the scene. I don't know.
Gary, you're gonna call the scene on, I think.
Kristen and John.
I don't know. One of them.
Someone just call the scene when it's ready to call. Okay.
We'll go around 3 times ish.
Okay. Riot is our thing.
I don't think you should go. I don't think you should go. Call in sick. You don't have to work tonight.
Charlotte, it's my job. I mean, I was a rent-a-cop first, but now I've finally been promoted to the force, and those stinking, beatniks and hippies who are trying to save the planet. We gotta knock them down.
No. I think they're gonna hurt you. It won't be good.
I've got this gear, Charlotte. I've got it all. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I think I've got it on all correctly. This is gonna be exciting.
Marcus.
Yeah, Charlotte. Sorry?
I'm pregnant.
Rotate.
All right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to envision yourself in a warm, comfortable place. Okay.
Okay, I got it. I'm feeling that.
Feel that
Okay.
safety, that security.
Okay, I'm
Feel
feeling
the
it.
amniotic fluid washing over your face and all over your body, just surrounding you in nutrition. Do you feel that placental mass sort of Yeah, encasing you like a little sausage. Does it feel safe to you?
It feels safe. This therapy session is unlike anyone I've ever been to. I just feel so safe and warm and squishy. And I feel like
Imagine yourself, you've got gills, you can breathe underwater. That amniotic fluid is washing into your body. No problem. You can breathe.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so, I feel so taken care of and so loved.
And now I want you to imagine something pushing you out of your safe spot, pushing you, just ejecting you, just like
I want to
forcible.
stay in. No. I'm staying here. I'm staying. I like this safe place. I want to be in this
womb. You can't stay
womb.
in the womb. You can't stay there.
I have to.
You're a breech baby. You're the third breech baby I've had. Nope. There you are.
Oh,
Nature finds a way. Nature finds a way. All right. Well, that's, I don't want to be too, whatever, practical, but I need you to pay me now because that service that I provide, it actually takes a lot out of me.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Shifting. We should shift.
Yeah. When I put you in the womb, I'm actually forcibly taking myself out of the womb a little bit, just because you can't give womb without taking womb. It's one of those. Yeah. So
okay. I think
What are you doing after this though?
You just took all my money. Maybe you can take me out for dinner.
I was thinking the same. And then
Look, I don't want to tell you anything about your life, but you don't have to jump. You don't have to jump is all I'm saying.
No, I know that. I know I don't have to. It's a choice. It's a choice everybody gets to make. And I find there's a certain amount of freedom, a certain amount of liberty in plummeting off this building. So just a thought though.
Jesus, you've already thought of the sensation of the fall. What I was gonna say next was like just think about the fear, but you've thought it out.
I'm a holistic jumper, would-be jumper. Obviously, I haven't done it before, but yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Okay, can I tell you my history? Do you mind if I give you a little background?
Every second, yeah. Hi, Tamara. I'm Billy.
Yeah, and I counsel people for a living, and I specialize in immersive experiences, mostly wombs. But I lately, in my own time, have been counseling myself through a jumping session, and I really get there. I get there, and I feel it happening. It's like, and the womb one works so well. People feel so good. I just feel like this probably would be really good. Look, actually, when I think this through, now I realize, honestly, this is a bad idea, right? I should just stick to thinking about it, just visualizing.
I was about to say it's bad, but you're kind of talking me into this.
Oh God, see, this is what happens. I'm so persuasive. No, let me womb you. Let's womb you instead. All right. Let's back away.
I feel like I've always admired birds, and I feel like for a time being in the air, I'd be like a bird, like a giant, like a falcon or an eagle.
Yeah. Do you feel yourself soaring? Do you feel the wind picking up, giving you lift under your wings? Yeah. Do you feel aerodynamic?
You know what? I've never told this to another living soul, but I actually, whenever someone's asked, like, what's your best quality? If I'm being honest, I feel it's my aerodynamic nature.
Yeah. I can see that you are one streamlined person.
Shifting.
Hey, excuse me. You've got a sandwich there. Yeah. And it's just, I know that you saw, I put my name in the fridge on the brown bag.
Sorry, mate. Can't be right. My wife makes me these every morning.
No, but that's mine. It's bologna and cheese. And then they remove the cheese, or the bologna rather. So it's just the cheese, but it's got a hint of the bologna,
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man. My wife makes these.
Okay, it's the bag has my name on it. It's right there. It says.
All right. Look, man, take the other half. Okay.
Okay,
Just don't say I never gave you nothing.
but you didn't. You see, it's my sandwich, so I don't know if it's really the same as giving. So, are you establishing? Is this an attempt to establish dominance? Is that what this is?
No.
Shift.
Okay. All right. Well, whoa. I thought I just saw something. Just take all this gear off. I'm not gonna go. I mean,
God.
I can't go with you in this condition. I mean, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna make sure that you're okay. Oh, you should sit down.
Yeah.
Can I carry that for you? Do you need a drink?
Shift.
I feel like we didn't think this through, because now if we were to consummate, you would go into my womb area, and I think that would be weird, right? I feel like that wouldn't be good.
I feel a bit awkward about this because yes, I feel as if I would be projecting myself into you.
And I don't like it
there's
when
some-
I have to be like the mom in this scenario, because it's like it's really inappropriate, and it just feels like
it feels icky.
something's
It
off.
feels icky.
So how about
Yeah.
this? I'm going to give you a firm handshake. I'm
Okay,
gonna say
that
thank you
sounds-
very
yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Get
Thank
other
you.
help, maybe, possibly, is a good idea. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe from somebody who's more practical, more,
Yeah. Okay, I think that's
Yeah.
wise. Yeah.
Right.
But tell your friends.
Okay, will do.
Tell my friends that it's been a good run. And,
No. Tell your friends about these series of exercises I'm about to do with you, in which we manifest being a hawk. So do it with me now. Spread your wings away from the sledge. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna do it. I feel this. Do I yell? Is it
All right.
appropriate to yell Geronimo, or is that
No,
now? I
wait,
feel like
stop,
it's insensitive
stop.
now.
Now, if you were going to jump, you'd have to first you'd need to preen. Okay. You've got loose feathers. All right. Take a moment. Get those feathers. That's right. Use that beak. Right. Feel those talons gripping the earth. Yeah, that's good.
It's
Now,
weird because
tell
I
me-
feel like I'm going to end things, but yet I've also never felt more secure about my masculinity and capacity for doing stuff.
No, yeah, you seem good, but you know what? Actually, part of bird life is providing for your children. Can you try and gather some worms from this rooftop, okay? And see if you can provide some sustenance for your brood. Yeah.
Is this
right.
metaphorical or
Now-
actual worm?
Now, daddy bird that to your offspring. Right. That's right. Just give him that worm. He needs that worm.
There is
Okay,
Sean-
all right. Okay, and scene. Wow. Lots of sexual innuendo there. There's Daddy Bird giving him his worm. Yeah.
That was not me. That would be receiving that. It's a fictional bird. It's a
I was the
hypothetical bird.
daddy bird.
Yeah, you could be daddy bird. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
there we go.
Great.
Right at 5:32.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks everybody. Thanks for coming.
The final score was Gary won.
I think that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nicole and I tied with my lucky number, 16. So, and John.
And again, if it's golf, ta-da.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have won. You're a big golfer.
Dominance over John. That's just the way that.
Who's to say it wasn't golf? Maybe this all was just golf. A round of
Yeah.
golf.
All right, universe. Thank you
Hey.
for joining us for short form. It was super fun for me. I haven't played.
That was a lot of
That
fun.
Yeah,
was
it was
a lot
of
of
fun.
Fun for you as it was for us. Oh, and she's back.
Ah,
Yep.
Turns out I can't actually just leave the meeting and start another.
No,
meeting.
you
okay.
cannot.
Can't quit us.
oops,
She
we're out of
can't
here
quit
now.
us.
She
Thanks,
can't
everybody.
quit us.
It was really
Bye.